Good morning, all. If you'll notice, I'm not exactly in my tent. If you notice, my tent is not even attached to the Rainfly anymore. I don't know if this thing is designed to do this or not, but this was an idea I had a long time ago. If it was ever raining one morning and I wanted to pack everything up and keep everything dry, was to take the tent off of the Rainfly and just stick the poles in the ground as I disconnect it. I mean, it's got a couple of sags, which might allow for drips. I think it'll work. I think I'll be able to pack up everything if it was pouring the rain outside in the morning and keep everything dry. So this is pretty freaking cool. That's what I'm doing. I wanted to take some time. I have a pretty easy day today. The only mountain I have to summit is Rocky Mountain, not Rocky Top, Rocky Mountain. It's about 1,000-foot climb from where I'm at. And then it's downhill, and then it's just very slight elevation changes. I mean, I know it's going to be rough still, but it's not going to be like the 3 mountains I had to summit before and the big one I had to go up yesterday. And that's it. I'm about to pack this stuff up and get out of here because, I mean, I slept later than normal. I didn't even wake up until 7:30. I actually slept pretty good. I rolled over a lot, which I do that, and that's not a thing with the sleeping pad or the sleeping bag. I do that. I do that at home. I'm a roller. I constantly roll over. I'll wake up, roll over, go back to sleep. So naturally, I'm going to do it here too. But the funny part is I have that fleece blanket liner thing inside my sleeping bag, and so I roll, and you would think the fleece liner would stay attached to me and roll with me. But when I wake up, my sleeping bag is always upside down, like the logo's on the bottle now instead of the top like I had it when I started, and the zipper for the fleece liner is still on the same side of me it was when I went to sleep. So somehow I managed to roll the sleeping bag but not the fleece liner. All right, I gotta get packing and then get walking. Shit, it's 9 o'clock. Later. I just started up, and honestly, I'm already too hot to be wearing this thermal underlayer. I only have the top on. I never hike with the bottoms on. I always take those off in the morning because I know they're going to be too hot to walk in no matter how cold it is outside. I have 2 full liters with me, and I drank plenty of water this morning before I left because yesterday I was really pushing it with the water. I didn't take into account the elevation changes when I was planning my stops and how far I could go on 2 liters of water. And mistake, 2 liters to get me over this mountain, and once I'm on the other side, there's plenty of water stops all the way to my next campsite. There were people down at the falls early this morning. That fall branch is beautiful. I love waterfalls. I don't know what it is about them. They're just so like relaxing. It's like, I don't know. It's appeasing. Update you soon. The deer just ran across the trail. I was gonna try to see if I can finally get video of some wildlife for once. They're fast and the cell phone's slow to get out and turn on. He's gone down in the valley somewhere. Oh well. Very appropriate. I am super glad that this is the only big climb I have to do today. After I descend off the other side of this mountain, it's just, a couple hundred feet here and there. Oh, no freaking 1,500-foot climbs. My left foot, man, it's really hurting right on the arch. It's all that stomping going downhill yesterday and the day before. I don't know if you'll be able to see the view I've got with my little rest spot here on this rock. Check it, home slice. Chipmunks, man. There's millions of chipmunks running around. Every time I round a corner, all I hear is that chirp, chirp. Just see them scatter. All right, though. Time to move on. Let's see if I can do this. If you want to know how steep this mountainside is, I'm going to try to stand level. I'm going to turn to the left. Oh, hey, hillside. And I stand level and turn this way. Everything disappears. Uh-oh, I see rocks. Now, I haven't seen too many rocks on the way up here, and I was gonna say, I don't know if the East Coast wanted a little bit of the West Coast on the East Coast and wanted to name a mountain Rocky Mountain, or if the West Coast was just trying to show up the East Coast and decided to name an entire mountain chain the Rocky Mountains. I guess that's some rocks. There's one there too. You should have been called a group of rocks mountain. Still chugging. Foot still hurts. Summit. Break time. Yeah, ever since I got down off of Rocky Mountain there, it's trail's been like this. My foot still hurts, but I don't know if it's hurting less or if I've just learned how to walk to make it not hurt. So it's definitely still sore. Only slows me down on the uphills. Storms on Monday have been upgraded to thunderstorms, 100% chance, pretty much all day long. Sunday, when I get to Double Spring Gap, I may just camp out there a day. Taking a 0 day there isn't going to hurt my schedule at all, because I supposed to go to Thunder Rock Campground. Supposed to be there Monday night and camp there, and then Tuesday is my freaking spiders. Tuesday is my resupply day and my 0 day, so I don't have to be at Thunder Rock until Tuesday. So by camping 2 nights at a Double Spring Gap, if I so choose to do that, I'm not losing any scheduled trail time. I'm not adding any days. I'm actually saving myself $14 by not having to pay for a campsite. But yeah, just walking through the forest. This is beautiful here. So, I'll update you soon. According to the guide, this is my last good water source until after the valley crossing ahead. Oh, but I'm gonna try to see if I can walk downstream a bit and find a little deeper pool, because past Scroggin Knob, I didn't see any scrogging going on, so it's kind of uneventful. So yeah, so far doing good. Foot's still sore, but it's not getting worse, and it's not really slowing me down, so I'll take it. Much better. I didn't think that was right. I looked at that water when I got closer to it, and I was like, there's no way this is the water source that the guy is talking about. So I just walked not even 100 feet down the trail and came to this. So I'm gonna fill up, drink some water and fill up some more, and then continue on. Chicken home slice. A field. Oh my goodness, an open view. That isn't from a mountaintop. It's beautiful though. Man, is it beautiful. Well, I'm pretty much done with the crazy ups and downs until I get closer to Indian Shelter. I'm only about 4.5 miles, maybe 5 miles from it. So yeah, I think today was a shorter day. I don't think today was 15 miles, simply because of the limited camping opportunities, according to the guide, along this next section. So I think that's why I'm almost there, and it's only 16 after 2, and I didn't leave till 10 this morning. No, wait, I started walking at 9 this morning. No, wait, what? I don't know what time I left. It was 9 or 10. Really, guide? Really, last water source for the valley crossing? What do you call this? Try to cross right there on that gate. I'm saving all my wet feet for Monday. It'd be better if my foot didn't hurt. Ah. Ow. Man, how perfect is that? Cabin there. Stairs coming down to a little gazebo right by the stream. Man. Still on this little road on private property. Almost to Highway 76. Been on this little gravel road for a bit. Private drive I was walking on down in that valley turned into gravel after I crossed a creek. Another one. I think this road takes me all the way to 77. And then I cross it and continue on. I will say that this is a road walk, but this is absolutely gorgeous. just gorgeous. I finally made it to Highway 76. Luckily it's a divided highway, it means I can stop halfway because the traffic is non-flippin' stop and there's no bridge or anything. So I'm gonna have to squeaky butt cheek it across this road. Whew, almost there though, I only have a couple of miles left. I actually made it across without incident. So I'm gonna sit here and eat the rest of the food that I put in my little pouch, drink some more water and move on. Noisy brake stop. It's a little free library. I've heard about this. Apparently the free library is you go down here and you get a book, put a book. I'm not gonna be carrying any books, but I'm gonna walk down here and check it out. Let's go. It's really cool. Cherry Log Bridge. That is the lowest point on the Benton MacKaye Trail in Georgia. So now I gotta figure out where the trail went to. Update you soon. Beautiful little mountain stream. Almost to the shelter. There was a gaggle of girls down there. Gaggle. I love that word, gaggle. There was like 4 girls down there, probably early 20s, I would have to guess. Completely lost. And they asked me, it's like, oh, hello. It's like, do you know any good places to hike to around here? And I was like, so I came from that way. I said, it's nothing but private property and gravel roads and some pretty cabins. I said, in that way, I have no idea because that's the way I'm going. I told them what I was doing and they were like, oh, that's cool. They're from Illinois and they just, I don't know what they're doing down here. I didn't pry. They drove and parked here. It took them a while to find the trail. They wanted to do some hiking on it. Apparently they knew about the Benton MacKaye Trail, they just didn't know where it was. I don't know what they're doing. I told them Indian Rock Shelter's up this way, and it looks like it goes back into the woods because there wasn't streams and stuff like that, and I had no idea, but apparently it's a very pretty stream right here. Just thought it was kind of funny. Oh well. On we go! Now I finally found the trail again. It's called Cherry Log Chapel. Cherry Log Dam is what I'm on. I got off the trail, couldn't find it again. The guy told me a shortcut to get back down to it, so I took it. Brought me right here. It's pretty. And I see the blaze, so I'm out of here. Well, I made it to what I hope is the shelter. There's like 2 cabins right up there. And the road is right there. It might be kind of noisy. I mean, it looks like a standard shelter, so I'm gonna guess that it is, and it's not just somebody's private shelter. If it is, I guess they'll just have to tell me to move. Chicken and dumplings and mashed potatoes with hot chocolate. Like I'm having a real meal. I know there's a cooking table right there, but this is the sitting cooking table. So I'm gonna sit right here and I'm gonna cook my dinner and I'm gonna eat my dinner and I'm gonna start a fire and relax the rest of the evening. So, update you soon. I just have to say, these flippin' chicken and dumplings, they are freaking amazing. Man, I mean, I got peas and carrots and everything in there, and it's just delicious. It is delicious. So that and the lasagna are my 2 favorites now. But yeah, I'm just kind of getting a fire going. Right now it's just kind of smoking because it went out because these chicken and dumplings are so good I don't want to stop eating them. Good evening. Of course, as soon as I start recording, the dogs start barking. That one up there seems to answer to the one that barks over there. Kill something, kill it, whatever, kill yourself. You better not do that all night, man. I may have to go ninja on them. It's getting close to bedtime. I'm about to wind down this fire and go lay in the tent. Watch a Game of Thrones, I guess. So, another successful day down. Feel pretty good so far. The foot, once I loosened my shoe, my foot got a little better, so I might have just had my shoe a little too tight. That's it for now, everybody. So, good night, and I'll talk to you real soon.